Welcome back, darlings. This week we're talking about bug removers. And now I've put myself through it to get this for you. I've driven 600 miles, I've had a week away in Cornwall, just so I can get all these bugs splattered across the front of the car to make this video. In all seriousness, what I'm testing here is Gyeon Bug and Grime, Surfex HD at 7.5%, because I had some of that mixed up, some Stajnagloss Först, and some GTechniq C. No, it's not C, it's GTechniq Citrus all-purpose cleaner. Anyway, which one do you reckon is going to be the best? And at the end, comment down below and let me know if you were surprised by the results you saw. So going in first here is the Gyeon Bug and Grime, and in that bigger spray bottle there is the Surfex HD. I'm doing it in two areas for both, just to give them different levels of contamination to see how they work out. All the products had about 4 minutes to dwell. So going on first there was the GTechniq W5, which is the citrus all-purpose cleaner. That's going on neat. It can be diluted down 10 to 1, but I'm doing it all fairly comparable here. And all of these products have got a pH that's about 12 to 13. Got a bit of an impromptu addition to the test here. Seeing as I was going to try Feynlab Rinseless for the rinseless wash of the car, I thought, hang on, why not apply it here and see how it works for a bug removal as well. Right, after seeing that, we need some conclusions. Now, I get this is kind of opinion based, is my opinion. You've seen the evidence, you can make up your own opinion from that. But for me, I'm putting the Gyeon product last. It's not the worst performing, which might seem a strange play to put it last, but it's the only product that's dedicated as and marketed as a bug and grime remover, and it was probably the third best performing, maybe even fourth, which isn't great anyway. But the fact that it's not the best and it's the one that's targeted at that particular job, for me, means it isn't the best, and it was a waste of money. It was also really acrid when you were applying it. I felt like I needed to wear the respirator with that one. Respirator? Easy for you to say. Yeah, it's the one of the ones, it kind of, a bit like a wheel cleaner, you know, and it really gets like caught in your throat, and some of the APCs do it as well. So that's what I found. That's why I'm putting it last. Then I'm doing the Bilt Hamber Surfex HD. It was pretty good. Obviously, I think it'd be better at a stronger strength. So I did it at 7.5%. I reckon 10%, maybe 15, and you'd probably be well up there. But I didn't have that pre-diluted, and I didn't want to make anything else up because I don't really use that dilution all that often, unless I'm doing engine bay degreasing. But I use that in the foamer, so doing a different test. Then I'm putting in the Feynlab. That is really impressive, I thought, for a rinseless wash as well, to do that well. It's kind of to be on par or marginally better than the Surfex. That was really good. And I got the dilution of that wrong. That was supposed to be 1 to 250. I had that 1 to 500. So at full strength, it's probably even better. Then for me, it is the GTechniq. Very, very good. Can be diluted down as much as 1 to 10, so you could do half strength, 1 to 5, whatever you fancied really. But at full strength, it didn't perform as well as forced, so that's why it's second, and then forced is first. That was by far and away the best, I thought, and much like the GTechniq one, it's got multiple uses, which I think is good. It's like it's got more than one targeted thing. It just happens to be pretty good at doing a lot of different things. It's ready to use. It's probably not the most economical in terms of cost, but it is the best performing. And I found with that, I only had to do like one application. With the Gyeon one, for example, after 2 applications, the front was clear, the bit that I was doing with it. But that was 2 applications, I'd used twice the amount of product. And that's ready to use as well, so that's not dilutable. The GTechniq's dilutable, but I don't think it would have been as performed as well as it did if it was diluted. And the Feynlab was the surprise for me. Although I genuinely did expect the Gyeon to be the best, because it's the one that's targeted at that. So, I don't know what you guys thought. Be interested to hear if you wanted to share, or if you were surprised. But you may disagree with my ranking. But there's my rationale behind it. So for me, for bug removal, I will use forced mainly. I think that's a sensible use for it. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.